Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the TheFonoGuy. So finally ZTE unveiled the Axon 30 Ultra and the Axon 30 Pro. The Axon 30 Ultra arrived with a surprise. It will be sold in the US and Canada. We don't know when or for how much yet, but recent flagship launches from ZTE have steered clear from a Northern American market. The new model should be available in Europe as other Axon have been. There are two other model Axon 30 and 30 Pro. Those are not coming in North America. In fact, the vanilla model was barely mentioned than the presentation. Well, we know it's that they have an under display camera. The implementation here is that the other two do not. The Axon 30 Ultra draw attention with a triple 64 megapixel main camera, including 64 megapixel main IMX686 sensor with OIS f1.6 aperture, another 64 megapixel module with a slightly longer lens 35mm f1.9, and a 64 megapixel ultra wide angle shooter 120-degree field of view. The main camera can record video up to 8K at 30 fps. There is a fourth camera on the rear, a 5x periscope zoom, and a 8 megapixel sensor behind it. The gap between the main camera and the periscope will have a 2 field. By that second 64 megapixel module, its 35mm lens should be around 1.5x magnification over the main lens, and further magnification will be handled by the high resolution sensor. On the front, the punch hole camera makes a comeback, considering the Axon 20 5G was the first in under display camera smartphone. The return to the supposedly outdated tech was unexpected, and it has 16 megapixel sensor down from a 32 megapixel. We guess selfie were not a priority. The display was, however, with the 6.67 inch OLED panel with 144 Hz refresh rate. It also has a 90 Hz and 120 Hz modes, but can go below 60 Hz. The touch sampling rate is 300 Hz. The screen has a 1080p plus resolution and support HDR10 plus and cover DCI-P 300%. It has slightly curved side and it guarded by the Gorilla Glass 5. The Axon 30 Ultra is powered by the Snapdragon 888 chipset, unlike the mid-range chipset of the Axon 20 family. Anyway, the base configuration is 8 gigs of RAM, 256GB UFS 3.1 storage, but you can upgrade to 12GB of RAM if you feel a need, and there are a top of the line model with 16GB of RAM and 1TB storage as well. The battery has a 4600 mAh, is a tank, supports 66-watt charging over a cable. There is a no wireless charging. However, the phone has a 5G as well, Wi-Fi 6E, and a fully featured NFC, and run MyOS 11 based on the Android 11. The Ultra is coming soon in the three main color: black, white, and mint, plus a special teen vegan leather version. Well, we don't know the price for the Western market yet. We do have the price for the China. The Axon 30 Ultra will start a Chinese yuan 4,700 equals $720. This is just a Chinese yuan 300 more for 4 extra gigs of RAM, and the elite model will cost a $1,020. Now talking about the Pro, the ZTE Axon 30 Pro is similar to the Ultra Throck. It dials down the camera and the screen, the 6.67 inch OLED panel, and lift flat, and a now top out a 120 Hz. That a downgrade, however, it's still 10-bit panel with a 100 DCI-P3 coverage, and the touch sampling rate is actually slightly higher, 360 Hz. It also comes with a Snapdragon 888 chipset, 6 and 128GB of storage base, and a 5G phone. The camera department took the biggest hit. It lacked in a semblance of optical zoom, and it had only two 64 megapixel camera, the main module IMX682, and one is the ultra wide. The other two is a 5 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel deep sensor. The battery is 4200 mAh battery, 55-watt charging, and it's wired. The ZTE Axon 30 Pro will available for $460. So this is the ZTE Axon 30 Ultra and 30 Pro. Let me know in the comment section which phone you like, and also like this video and subscribe for more tech videos. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.